apologize. Don't try to apologize. Like, and that ain't the first time you got caught doing this shit. See what I'm saying? This ain't the first time they got caught. They got pictures of him in college. You know what I'm saying? Why get, before he became president of Canada, he trying to act like, he don't know the history of the blackface. Black Pete, Sambo, Amos and Andy. You see what I'm saying? He act like he don't know the history of slave people. You see what I'm saying? They try to make like Canada is this, equal place and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fantasy. That's a fantasy. You see what I'm saying? Sambo, Amos and Andy, Black Pete and shit. You see what I'm Caffrey in South Africa and all of that. You see what I'm saying? He trying to apologize. Ain't no apologizing. That shit over with. That shit, oh, y'all bet not fall for that. You see what I'm saying? Y'all bet not fall for that. That man in the wrong. That man picking on, you know, 400, no, 500 years of slavery. Let's get that shit right. 500 years of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Even longer than that. Even longer than that. And, when they do, those imitations, they saying, we should laugh at it because, the black people in Hollywood dress up as white people. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. You don't have a history of slavery that you got, walk around with. You see what I'm saying? That's not the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Black Pete got a history to it. Niggas still walking around celebrating Christmas. Well, Black Pete is Santa's little helper, and they'll paint, Black Pete as a devil sometime in the iconography. And black people be still, Santa Claus and all of this. Y'all still, uh, absorb yourself into their culture and celebrate and spend all of this money and on something ritual that you don't know nothing about. And they picking on you at the same time. Sambo, Black Pete, Amos and Andy, the clown, the clown, the clown. You know what I'm saying? The Great Depression where they, picking on black people about, that they ain't have, economics or whatever at that point in time. You see what I'm saying? But they pick on your slavery. They laugh at you because of what you had to endure. When that and you try to disconnect yourself from that history, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You let them pick on your legacy. You know what I'm saying? You try to disconnect yourself from it. Who gives a fuck what they think? It don't matter what they think. This is what it is. We African people got the greatest history of all time. Y'all better go watch my lecture. Uh, Black people to go. Black people the greatest of all time. To survive something like that, you had to be a very strong people. But how could you get mad at the beast for picking on you? You know what I'm saying? When you supposed to know who he is. You see what I'm saying? But he got caught that time. You see, he got caught that time. Just like all the rest of them. You see, like all the rest of them, Gucci and all of that. They always get caught with this blackface shit. That's them. Shaming you, trying to shame you, and want you to look down on yourself, so you can't look in the mirror and be proud of who you are and be proud of your people. You see what I'm saying? They got to look down on it with this blackface. You see what I'm saying? They gonna keep continuing to do that because y'all don't stand together as a unit. Y'all look at each other as individuals when that's farthest from the truth. When that's farthest from the truth. Y'all look at each other as individuals. You see what I'm saying? But America don't stand for no liberty and justice for all. That's a trick to confuse you. You sitting up here thinking this one thing, but it's something else. I told y'all, whatever he say, vice versa. Flip it. Flip it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll work out better for you. You know what I'm saying? Like one time I was ear hustling, and, yeah, like I said, they be in one little crowd, we be in one little crowd, the little Hispanics be in one little crowd, and whoever. But I was ear hustling with the so-called Americans or whatever, and they were saying, America is a business. Treat it just like that's all that this is. Black people trying to treat it more than what it is. Like they in the Holy Land or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they in the Holy Land or something. They in La La Land. You see what I'm saying? They done treat y'all. You did this programming, this mental programming to where, them 440 megahertz and 5G and all of that, where they programming y'all mind, uh, white supremacy and all of this. They programming y'all mind into that. And y'all bleaching and all of this shit. And then he blamed the shit on you. You know what I'm saying? But that's why Kanye said slavery was a choice. And when he said the shit, I was like, hold on, nigga, hold on. I thought he was talking about chattel slavery. But he talking about right now, y'all niggas keep falling for the same things over and over and over again. But then try to blame the beast for doing it. You can't blame the beast for doing what he doing when you supposed to know what he gonna do. You can't blame a cat, you know what I'm saying, for meowing. You can't blame a cat for meowing. You can't blame a fish for swimming. So you can't blame the beast for whatever he doing. You supposed to know. You can't get mad, you know, at what he doing. They're just like, niggas get mad at, the LGBT and all of that. How you gonna get mad at the LGBT when you know he the Roman and the Greek and all Greek freaking and all of that? When you know he the Roman and the Greek, you pose expect that. Pedophilia-ism, where the young boy be with the older man and all of that. That's going on all over America. Sex trafficking and all of that. Lesbianism. That's the Greek freaking. So how you gonna get mad for being who he is in his nature? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be mad at, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at a kettle for being a kettle. You know what I'm saying? A kettle, you know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at a teapot for being a teapot. You know what I'm saying? So he is who he is. You're not gonna be able to reason with him. You're not gonna be able to talk him out of it. You're not gonna be able to, go on and force yourself into his society when he don't want you there. How you gonna force yourself on him when he don't want you there? That don't even make no sense. You see what I'm saying? And these black caucuses and these black boule and all of this, trying to, put their little imprint on it and all of that. Y'all trying to convince him to do something that he will never do. He will never accept you. And see, he got some sense. You see what I'm saying? That's y'all trying to force, black people trying to force him to do, something that's like trying to convince, a lion to like a hyena or a hyena to like a lion. That's what y'all doing. You see what I'm saying? And y'all still stuck in that 1960s mentality. Y'all still stuck in that